it's Friday. This is like the second time I made a video on a Friday instead of a Thursday, but you know what? I get both days, I've decided. Until Michael comes back, I get Thursday and Friday, so deal with it. The reason I didn't make a video yesterday was because I worked for a million hours, and then I went straight to a Imagine Dragons concert, which was amazing. Oh my god, best concert like I've ever been to. I actually knit this week, so that's like crazy. Not even crocheted, I knitted. Like, remember the thing that you do with like needles? I did that. Anyway, remember that, Jenny, you made once headphones with the knitted cord around it? Anyway, that was the thing. I was like, I'm never gonna be able to do it. It doesn't, my brain doesn't comprehend how to knit around headphones. And then like, yeah, so I'm totally doing it. And it's obviously not done, but I did a lot. Ooh, and I like the color changes. I don't know. The ball of yarn is like really pretty. Like, I'm like, I know it looks awful. It looks so bad, but it's actually really pretty. And I really like these little bits of yellow and red, but they haven't really shown up. And because it doesn't use a lot of yarn to use, to make the headphone cozy things, I'm afraid there's not going to be any yellow in it. And I really want there to be yellow, because just look at that. Okay. So I'll hopefully be done with that next week. In other news, this week's theme is, what's your favorite food? This is just so hard for me, because I really like a lot of foods. There's some foods like I can't pass up, like Entenmann's donuts. Entenmann's donuts are like the crumb ones are so good. Those are like, I can't walk past this without thinking, are you kidding? They're so good. But I don't know if I would call them my favorite food, and I had such a dilemma picking a favorite food. So I said instead I was gonna pick a favorite breakfast food, and this is more like a normal day breakfast. Like, Jenny, you were like, oh, here's my favorite breakfast foods, but like when I'm running out in the morning, I'm not having the full breakfast buffet deliciousness that I would love to have. Instead, I'm grabbing cereal, and my favorite cereal is Honey Bunches of Oats, and I could literally eat it like for 3 meals a day. It is, it makes me happy. So I picked my favorite breakfast food. That's good enough. Oh well. Kayla asked about library science and stuff that me and Jenny are doing. I think me and Jenny might be doing the same thing, maybe. But basically when you go to a library science school, you pick like, at least in the school I'm going to, you pick like a certificate, which is basically like, it's sort of like what you're majoring in, but they don't call it a major. They call it a certificate. So my certificate is going to be in young adult services and children's services in public libraries. Yay! Which means I get to take classes about young adult and children's literature, which is really, really happy, but I'm not going to be able to take those classes till next year. Man, I have to take all the boring classes first, like cataloging. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure Jenny's doing young adult services too, maybe? I'm not sure. But there's like a million different things you can do with library science. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, there's very few people in my class who are doing the same thing. Like, some people are in like archiving, some people are in like, want to go be like a law librarian, some people want to do like preservation of like cultural materials, and like all this sort of stuff that you can do as a librarian. It's crazy. Anyway, like, I don't think anyone in my class has said they want to work in children's services. I'm like, I thought there'd be like tons of people, and I'm like the only one in my class. So, that's the thing. I feel like there's more I wanted to talk about, probably, but I'm so tired from the concert last night, like, still. And it was like raining at the concert, so it was just like, and it's an outdoor stadium thing, so everyone was just like wet, but then the band started playing and everyone was happy, but I got really tired because me and my sister, I went with my sisters, and we were jumping up and down a lot, and it was really tiring. So I'm exhausted. And that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now, if that's okay with you guys. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Have a good weekend. Bye!